So hello to everybody to this fabulous Wednesday evening Iconix Mining Race presentation. So depending from where you are connecting, it can be morning, it can be lunchtime, or if you are watching this as a recording, it can be already Thursday or Saturday or Sunday, it doesn't matter. The topic is still the same and very interesting, and we are talking today about Bitcoin mining over the community. So before we go any further, I would like to share with you few of the key points which were important for me to make a decision to start to mine Bitcoins with Mining Race. There are of course more than three, but I will name the three that I would consider the most important ones. Actually, I will combine together ease of use and the control over your assets. Many people think, and actually I have thought a long time, that Bitcoin is very difficult, and that's why I kind of ignore it. Although I've been involved with crypto for almost 10 years. And the second is control here, that I combine in the first point. And the control is very important because, again, you want to be sure that the assets that you are using or storing, especially storing, you want to be sure that they are in your control and under your control only. No third parties can access your assets, or that nobody can stop from you sending or receiving assets when you need or whenever you want to send it somewhere. Very important for me, and I hope this is also something that has a value for you as well. Second is profitability. Of course, if you want to store something for long term, you want it to be profitable. Most of us still use fiat currency, and I hope you already know that your fiat currency is losing almost 10% of purchasing power every year, and there's nothing you can do with it. Cryptocurrency, as we know, especially Bitcoin, has gained about 60% compared to US dollar over the last 5 years. And of course, since the beginning of Bitcoin, it has the highest return for your investment of any other kind. So very important for me, I'm sure for everybody. And the third is scalability. And I consider this much more important than many other people. And what I mean by scalability is that you can share your ideas with other people, that you can get ideas from other people, that you can work together, you can achieve more, you can share profit, you can earn more. And Mining Race is possible only thanks to the community, because this is the first and only Bitcoin community mining project ever created. And I've been working with communities for over 20 years, and why it's even more important than many people believe is that when you have a good idea or good product or good service, then it's very easy to share your own positive emotions. And if company has fair and good plan for paying for those who promote and share ideas, this can become your extra income source. And this is very important, especially for those who maybe are lacking resources or knowledge or both to start a good business. That's a very important for me, and I hope for many of you as well. So, as I told already, Mining Race is the fastest driven Bitcoin movement, because the Mining Race has created a platform a full solution for anybody to join Mining Creed, to start mining Bitcoins without any knowledge, experience, or special equipment needed. So before we go to presentation, I would like to read a disclaimer. We are here not financial advisors. We are just sharing our personal experience, knowledge, information about MiningCRES, about MiningCRES services, and about Bitcoin mining through the MiningCRES. If you're seeking for financial advice, please contact person who is licensed to do so, so you can be sure that advice is professional, is legal, and will meet your requirements. Here we just share what we do know and believe about MiningCRES and MiningCRES products. So why Bitcoin? It's actually quite easy, because Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency ever launched. In November 2009, the Genesis block, or the first block, was mined, and after that, every 10 minutes, new Bitcoin block is mined and new Bitcoins are produced. And with the mining, of course, the network expands, because all miners are the part of the blockchain, are the nodes who keep up the network, who are validating transfers and mining new Bitcoins, and they get the transfer fees and the new Bitcoins as a reward for the work that they do to mine Bitcoins. And the network is the safety of the Bitcoin, because in order to compromise or hack Bitcoin, you need to break into each and every computer node in the network at the same moment, instantly. Currently, this is impossible. This is a mission impossible, I would say, like that, and that's why the Bitcoin has probably, if not the safest network, crypto network in existence today. The supply is very limited, only 21 million, and that has made it the highest acquired crypto asset on the planet. Countries, big investors, corporates, funds are accumulating Bitcoins for long term to make profit and to keep the funds safe. And this is just because it's just 21 million Bitcoins available. And the last Bitcoin will be mined in 2140. We, with you together, will probably not be around at that time, but we can make sure that our children and children can enjoy from the benefits that we have started now and today. Because Bitcoin has something like halving written into the code, into the blockchain. This means that every 4 years mining Bitcoin gets twice as hard as it is today. You happen to be here exactly at the right time, because now in every 10 minutes little bit over 3 Bitcoins will be mined, and this trend will continue for the next 4 years. It's a very good time to start. It has the largest market cap because of so much people have invested into Bitcoin. The price has been above and below $100,000. Of course, it's the most highest priced crypto commodity today on the market, and thanks to the large market cap, Bitcoin has been already on the 5th or 6th place globally on the market among the other very known brands. Very important is that Bitcoin is decentralized. It doesn't have CEO, it doesn't have anybody who can dictate or make decisions what will happen in the Bitcoin network. It will run completely autonomously based on mathematical algorithms on the blockchain. And this is the highest security that you can have. If you happen to own Bitcoins and you keep them in centralized exchange, then your Bitcoins there are not decentralized, because the platform, the owners of centralized exchange, are in control of your Bitcoins. You just see the reflection of the value in your wallet, but you don't have your Bitcoins. Somebody can take them away. So please make sure that you keep the most of your Bitcoins safely in non-custodial or decentralized wallet. Bitcoin has the highest liquidity on the market, on the crypto market, and this is because of the volatility. This is because of the nature of the Bitcoin. So the volatility for some people looks like is a bad idea, but actually thanks to the volatility there are so many investors buying Bitcoins, because you know that whenever you need to liquidate some of your assets, you can do it immediately. And that is the big strength in the Bitcoin network, and that's why actually it has gained so many investors. So and as we will show you today, the high liquidity, or actually the volatility here in MiningGrace for us, is not a concern at all. On other way around, against to all other Bitcoin owners, we have a lot of benefits here. So a journey towards the fastest driven Bitcoin movement is achieved because we use community mining. And the community means that we all do the same thing together. And on the other side of the platform, of the MiningGrace platform, there is also, we would say, the miners community, or the service providers community, who give us the service. So in order for us to get a better deal and better rewards, we have to come together, we have to grow bigger as a community, so the service providers can give us better conditions, and we can mine more Bitcoins with better price. MiningGrace is recognized as a leading tech startup in United Arab Emirates by Dubai Chambers. It's rewarded by Dubai Chambers, and MiningGrace is regulated and licensed in Dubai mainland. This is very strictly regulated area for crypto activities, and that's, you can be sure that the company is under it has to apply all the regulations. MiningGrace has more than 10,000 plus human days of blockchain experience, thanks to the very professional team that has put together, and the MiningGrace project has been built already for 7 years. So this is the 7-year work results that you are enjoying today. So there is nobody else on the market who is even close to having something like that. And if somebody would like today try to put something similar together, well, that would take at least 5 to 7 years, if it would be possible at all. And we have one of a kind of platform which is all built in-house. Everything that you are using is built in-house, so we don't use third-party service providers, which means the company is in full control of the product, of the service that it is providing for you. So now comes, of course, the most important question. Why would you buy bitcoins when you can mine? Obviously, everybody can buy bitcoins from the market. If you are smart enough, you can trade. If you follow trends, if you learn, you can also make money by trading bitcoin, but it is very high risk, very high volatility. You need to have steel nerves, you need to have tons of experience, which you don't have when you start. And Bitcoin is something that you should not sell or trade, but keep for future as it is growing in value. So it's very good item to store your value, and that's why to trade and sell bitcoins is not the best option, because if you mine bitcoins first, you will get the bitcoins with a much cheaper price because you are producing fresh bitcoins. And as we will show soon, with mining risk you can basically forget about the volatility and risk about price going up and down, because you will produce every day new bitcoins, and even with the falling price we can still make profit. And that's why producers are always in a better place than those who just buy. What makes mining risk again unique in the platform on the market is we have just one application that you need, or you can even use a web service from the computer, then you don't need to download anything at all. But through this platform, in 10-15 minutes you will get access to mining grid, which means you can start mining bitcoins without any previous knowledge, experience or hardware. And that has not been possible, never before. So what this mobile app has, what features is, of course, first it has non-custodial wallet. Wallet means it's standalone. It's you and only you who are in full control of your assets in this wallet. You will get 12 so-called seed phrases, which are the master key to access your wallet in case if something happens with your wallet. If you lose your computer, your phone, if it breaks down or whatever, or if you forget your password, then you can take your stored 12 words and you can access your wallet from any other device on the planet. But only you, nobody else, not even a company, because you have the master key, 12 words. So keep them safely stored in few separate places, and never save your 12 seed phrases in computer or in the phone, because many people have linked phones and computers with a cloud service, which means your secret key phrases go into internet immediately. Top-notch security, which means you can send and receive funds directly from your wallet with third person not on the way. Nobody can stop you sending or receiving your funds, and of course nobody can control what do you have in your wallet. Nobody can see nothing. That is the ultimate security for you. And this wallet has multi-chain support. You can keep the bitcoins, ethereums, BNB. You can use USDT, USDC in BNB network. So this works for quite a few different cryptos, but mainly the ones that of course we need to use regarding with mining grid services. So what else convenience you will have in your mobile application is transaction center. So each and every transaction is related with bitcoins, whether it's mining or sending from your wallet, they are registered in the transaction center forever. So you can check each and every transaction, and if you need, you can go and look from the blockchain exactly where these transactions have been sent to you. Then there is an address book, so you can add names to the addresses where you send funds more often, which means next time you just click the name and you know that the correct address is already there, no mistakes made. Or if you need to receive or send crypto, you can use QR scanner. Again, it saves time and make sure that you are not making any mistakes. So how big is Bitcoin mining? Well, since it started, it has generated more than $74 billion worth of assets in total, and annually the output is over $20 billion now, because the numbers are growing very fast. So this is a very, very big business, and thanks to the easy and simple mining recipe, now you can be part of it, literally. So the question is how much you want to have for yourself. There are different few services that you can plug in to the mining application depending on what you want, and the most used, the popular and the safest is so-called stable mining card. Actually there is no card, this is just 100 terahash mining power that you can rent for a certain period, which is usually 90 to 100 days. But what is revolutionary and absolutely unique in Bitcoin mining market is that this card is guaranteed to give you 114% profit in US dollar value, but of course paid in bitcoins from the day you make the purchase. So let me say it again. At that moment when you buy or activate the stable mining card, you know exactly how much profit you will get. If the Bitcoin price stays stable, it's around 90 to 100 days. If the price is falling like now, then it can take and will take a little bit more time, because the card has to work longer. It has to produce you more bitcoins in order to gain the 114% profit in US dollar value. And this is something no other Bitcoin miner can offer you on the market as far as we know. By far, this is the bestseller, the best bestseller in mining services that we can use today. Then there are the options for those who seek Bitcoin for more as a long-term investment. You can use Bitcoin mining devices. They cost only $4,200, which is way cheaper than you can have it from the market. Again, because of the big community and higher amounts that are sold. You buy it once and it will work for you 4 years non-stop. You don't need to pay any service fee, any electricity fee. You don't need to do any work. The hosting is completely handled by MiningGrid. The fees covering electricity and possible repairs are taken out from your Bitcoin earnings, so you just sit down and you will get Bitcoins every day to your wallet. And then there is course racing. Course racing was introduced quite recently, and this is to mimic a little bit like in old times when people could start to use your laptop to mine bitcoins. One core is 1 terahash mining power for the next 12 months. There's a chance to win 20,000 or 12,000 or $20 rewards, and the process is all blockchain based, the winning process I mean, but regardless the winning or not, the core will mine you bitcoins for the next year. And one core is costing just $25, so this is something that any person on the planet can afford, and especially if you're not sure yet which kind of a Bitcoin mining you want to use. If you're just learning what is Bitcoin mining, it's very easy to start with mining cores and then decide how to continue. But with mining cores, as I told, will come some extra bonuses. These are prizes for the race, and we have two kinds of races with cores. So the first is sprint race. This means that whenever you buy your core, 1 or 2 or more, there are no limit, then on next Wednesday evening your core will participate in the race to win $20,000 paid in bitcoins. The winner is based by mathematical algorithms, by Bitcoin mining. So one core will win every first Wednesday. If you did not get lucky, then still your core will be participating in the block race in every 10 minutes for the next 12 months, which means that you will have 144 times per day chance to win $20 in block race, or more than 52,000 times the chance to win block rewards during 1 year with just one core that you buy. So as you see, on top of just mining a little bit bitcoins, you're also participating in mining race rewards paid based on Bitcoin blockchain algorithm. So in order to use any or all these services, you of course need to have your spot license. So what is spot license? Well, spot license gives you access to activate mining services first, but it also gives you access to Iconix promoter platform. So what is Iconix? So Iconix is the marketing arm for Mining Race. So Mining Race is just a service that allows us to mine bitcoins, but as we are community mining, so there has to be a link to build a community, and this is where Iconix is the partner that helps us to build the community. You can earn different rewards, grid bonuses, and so on, but this is optional and you don't need to do it, but it's of course highly advised. So license of course gives you access to buy mining cards and mining cores, and also to use mining machines you need to have spot license. Spot license also will give you exclusive access to education center, including ebooks like Crypto and Chill, and also Bitcoin, we told you so. So there are many benefits to have a license, but of course this is something that you need to choose first, and here you have 5 different license options to choose from. So the first one is the race license. It costs only $40 for 12 months, and it already includes this one mining core. So basically you can start your Bitcoin journey and experience just with $40. And you can later upgrade if you want to do so. The starter license gives you again 12 months access to one mining card and one computer. Then there's a premium license with $300 where you can host 9 cards and 9 computers. Platinum license gives you access for 12 months for 30 cards and 30 computers. And of course the best license is the Prime license, which is until the end of the year discounted to $1,500, and there you can run a quite substantial amount of 50 stable cards and 50 computers. So the next obvious question, are you ready to mine? Well, of course you are, because you can start with as little as from $30. So what do you need to do? Step 1, download the Mining Race app from App Store or Google Play, or if you're old school person like me, you can use computer. Then you don't need to download anything. Then you need to have a referral link from the person who invited you here. As we are building community, it means if somebody has already made some work, put some effort to inform you, he or she needs to be get rewarded for the job. So ask from this person a referral link, because then he will be get paid for the efforts made. And by the way, without the link you are not able to even register to the community. So it has to be fair. The company will make sure that the right person will get the fair share of his efforts. And step 3 is choose the package with which you want to start. So first we will advise to buy a license, maybe even do this transaction separately. You can pay actually even with credit card or normal bank card, and you can also pay with crypto. If you pay with crypto, then you need a little bit BNB for gas fee, and then the license you can pay with USDT or USDC. When you have your license activated, then the next step would be to choose what kind of a mining you want to start. Then you can buy additional cards or machines, and one core will come as supplementary with any license you buy. And you can pay also with bitcoins and with BNB if you want to purchase mining cards or mining machines. So you can choose all 3 of them, you can choose 2 options, or you can choose just one, or any combination of those 3 mining options. But this is as simple as it is. So I hope that was a good introduction to Mining Race business. On the next video we will go through the marketing plan, and you know how you can earn on top of mining when you introduce your friends or whoever to Mining Race platform. But for today I thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Please reach out for any questions that you might have, and please follow my Telegram channel, where I have posted every day the actual mining results over the past 8 months on one of my accounts. Take care, have a nice evening, and we'll see you soon again. Bye bye.